Okay, hi tribe. So, where do I want to start? Um, Part of today's message is about quitting on something, which is actually, in most cases, in hindsight, when we quit on something, we have all kinds of feelings around it, good and bad. But most of the time, we've recognized that something isn't working, right? It's not working, but we tried, and it's not working. So the quit is actually redirection. And if we can see it as that, that's very helpful in bringing in new instead of looping in a pattern of the old. It took me a long time. I've been looping for a while. Okay. Not realizing what lesson it is. Sometimes going through fits of rage and frustration and feeling like I'm pushing up against barriers and blockages in regards to getting out of survival mode, taking care of myself as an independent woman, um, trying to get the masses to understand I'm here to be a messenger has been exhausting for the last 7 years. And so I'm quitting the performance. The little girl in me doesn't want to perform anymore. Yeah. I don't want to show my face here. I think that's smart. I'm moving different in the world after this past year. And that's what this past year has been about. The snake. Shedding. We're all shedding. It's been gnarly. So many of the people I talk to are going through so much. So we're evolving too, and we're moving in the world differently, sensing and feeling and trusting hunches, other vibrations, not necessarily with these two eyes, but with this eye, our third eye, our other senses, trusting the path that we're on. Because next year is the year of the horse, and that is about momentum and movement and freedom. Okay. it's necessary to see what the lesson's about to move forward or choose to repeat. May not be the same person, it'll be a different person, same lesson, and it will continue to repeat. And I'll stop and pushing up against something or beating your head against something. And I can lead the horse to water, but I can't make it drink. Is a message as a counselor that's like, I'm feeling the energy of 8 swords, 8 cups. Should I stay? Should I go? I feel my voice is suppressed. Is also collective energy. Suppression, panic about no, I know this is done, but what now? And what this way of being, this way of moving in the world, this relationship, this job. I'm quitting this and I'm pivoting. And I've done that in my reality with how I'm moving with tarot readings, delivering messages. It's always been about art, no matter where I've been, who I've been with. It's art. That's how I deliver my messages. But now it's evolving as I've shifted, as I've seen what I needed to see. I'm not going to pour into a space, person, place that doesn't pour back to me. Because then I feel exhausted and drained. And I can move different. I can decide today. I decided, 3-4 weeks ago, I think it is now. I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this. You get sick of your own self, your own patterns, then it could come to that. Okay, surrender. God, now what? Okay, now rest. Ask for what you want. Be willing. You got to dream again. And most of us are so emotionally or mentally exhausted that you got to go back to your spiritual. Okay, and praying and being grateful for all that you do have, and moving with with the energy of integrity through your actions, active faith. So this is a big part of having that active faith, this deck and the baby steps. And it took me a long time to actually get it in my hands, right? But dream realized. It's been a big message this year, too. When you feel the need to retreat, don't think that's a weakness. See, I love community and I love socializing, but I also love my sacred space. And we're learning to balance that. And in order to create something quite powerful for the future, you gotta separate from others' paths, timelines, vibrations, and get centered and grounded in what you are creating. And that first means creating your sacred space wherever you're at and recognizing what you're there to learn in that experience, in that contrast, in all the shit you don't like. And that's what gets the ball moving in a different direction. And I wish y'all could see that. I've seen it in my life, so let's go. I'm on the top of the roller coaster. It's a wooden roller coaster, so it fucking freaks me out a little bit. You know, the sounds it makes when you're on a wooden roller coaster and this shit gonna break apart. Oh my God, and I'm at the top of the roller coaster before it drops down on the other side. And I decided to sit in the front seat with my hands up and go fucking wee. Wee, wee, wee. Sometimes we feel like we go through a mental snap. Okay. That's when the brain's like, no fucking more, man. No more. I'm thinking of hows and all those questions that just get us in thought loops that were actually, my time is so precious. Time is so precious. I'm here for a reason, and I have also had to learn that, like my words have value. Do I value my own words? People even listening to me. Maybe at this whole fucking time, I've been talking to myself. And I do, not every time, but I do watch some of my videos back. And as I start flowing in this new energy, then I draw others that are going along this journey with me. And some people from the past are going with me, and some are falling off because that dangleberry finally crushed it up and realized that I wasn't going to give it any more energy because something was imbalanced. Or they just, and it's no ill feelings, it's just energy work. It's thank you, distant traveler, for bumping into me. Now, I'm not going to get enmeshed in your shit. I'm allowing, I'm detaching, and I'm also refined through the fires of this gnarliness of 2025. And now I'm focused and clear on what kind of community I want to create, what community is to me, and what home within is, and what my peace is. Finding my peace and finding joy again, finding joy through the journey, even in the contrast. So let's see. What else? Am I done? Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at this art I've been working on. I'm telling you. Look at that. I'm going to do a whole video on it. I just wanted to share some abalone. The abalone hive. The abalone love. Hi. So sweet. I fucking love it. Made with my grandmother's vintage jewels and blessed abalone shell beads from my sister Lisa Yellow, and nature's resources. I dismantled a nest, a wasp nest. Yes, I am a bit of a dismantler of old ideas that are ingrained and concreted that need to be busted up. Think about a wasp nest. Think about how a wasp protects the nest. Think about how now I protect my inner child by the way I move in this world, the way I breathe, the way I embody joy, ingenuity, creativity, whimsy. I'm finding my whimsy again. Ooh, it's going to be golden years. That's why the middle of this blossom is gold and iridescent. It's full of sass. It's full of travel vibes. I'm not done with it yet. Soon some intuitive messages will come through that one, and then it will be available for the soul it belongs to. It's intuitive arts. What did I always say what I need to say? Both eyes twitching at the same time over here. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh, I like it. That's a weird vibe. Weird feeling. Weird feeling. Ooh, good. It's the completion card. Crown opening. Purity. Completion. 21, which is the world number. 1033. You're evolving. You're changing. Master Creator number 33. 333. Create with Spirit. Is the power is in your throat. Healing to the throat chakra. Opening up. Not suppressing your truth. Being able to speak with empathy, grace, and compassion. There's also a chrysanthemum on the shoulder. The mums. The Mother Universal Energy supports you and loves you. The children of the light. The mums. There's such fragility and it's just a very endearing look. The more I look at it, the more she draws me in. The eyes of a deer heart. The truth in the eyes. A gentleness that has happened now within somebody. Like, what was rough around the edges is no longer. It's through the reflection of seeing the mirrors in your life. These beads on the throat are actually little mirrors. And the lips are soft, pink, or even peach. Sweetness. Hello, brother. Sweetness on the lips. The sweet talker. Spirit, cheeky motherfucker. What is this? The snake whisperer? Snake whisperer? The sound of silence. And in the naked light I saw. God, you just gave me chills. Did you see how the light changed? This is a healer that you've healed yourself. Before a healer can heal anybody else, you gotta heal yourself. This is, what am I talking about? The mirrors on the throat. The throat opening, the throat chakra opening. Oh my God. The pearls that are there around the throat. The blues on the blue of the eyes. On both. Synchronization here. Seeing how you're connected. Why you're connected. What a healing connection this is. This is also, it's not about a connection in your life. It's about balance of the feminine and the masculine within you. Mission accomplished. The flint is also this one. And it's like obsidian. It's like you have the ability. That's the T. Here's the mirror number again. 12, 21, 21. Like, what the? And the blossom. I just showed you the blossom. I just showed it to you. Yo, freaking out. Stop. Okay, I gotta go back to the flint. The flint. Like that of obsidian. Obsidian we scry into. Obsidian is like a knife. It's been used as a knife. A knife. You have the ability to cut through the facade of something and see right through the heart of the matter. To help heal people, to see the authentic truth and speak to it with compassion and grace. The flint. The flint is the start, right? The flint is the fire starter. Kickstart my heart, baby. Yeah, like, yo, Like, there's a revelation here that's somebody this year, right? It's like the snakes, the sweet talkers. Do the words match the actions, the behaviors, right? But also adding sweetness and kindness and empathy into conversations here. And being able to, because you love somebody, you care for somebody, you care about the collective too. This is a mature thing here when we're talking 21 in the world energy. And wow, the ones and the twos, right? Like we're deciding that we could really help somebody here or help ourselves by communication, opening up to emotional communication, or being able to take in those tough truths now. And something's been awakened in you, and you're like, okay, this is where I need to shift and change. Whatever it is, you've maybe felt really tangled up in the past. Okay. But now you're blossoming, the bloom on the third eye. Okay. And you are stronger and you are diversifying a perspective. You are the lotus that blooms in the dark and rises up to the light each day. Okay? So, that's the final advice from Spirit here. I put the tangled loom back in. But I pulled out the Snake Whisperer. I met maybe a masculine that's taught you a lot, or the feminine has taught you a lot. You know, like the animal whisperer. There's somebody here that's teaching you how to move differently in the world, ground yourself. Somebody who's showing up and holding emotional space for you. Okay, this is somebody who's lived and learned, been in trouble before, learned their lesson, holds a lot of wisdom. Okay, the FLINT, the rock, right? Okay. And also a healer. We've got the double terminated quartz rainbow point. It's here too, right before me. I mean, isn't that interesting how both those crystals are just right here before me. Ooh, clapping, clearing the energy between something. Okay, wow, that was a loud crack. Hope floats, baby. Hope floats. Yeah. A connection that's meant to be together. And maybe the feminine just didn't want to hear it. Whoa, I'm telling you, this card wants to be out. It's been rough seas, rough times. Star-crossed lovers, a guide, and a sea rebel. Hope floats. All right. Star on the third eye. Newfound direction. Never giving up hope or faith in a situation. Seeing the light, the green emerald eyes there. The truth in the eyes from the other two. Okay. Oh. And shark movement. Shark infested waters. Somebody's been having a hard time recovering too from some sort of wake-up call, or maybe it was a boundary that was placed, or rejection, the rude awakening, rejection, and there's some unfinished business here that somebody wants to talk about. This is like me taking accountability in my own deck, how like it's also a mirror, like a freestanding mirror, and how many people in my life have shown me my own stank face about, and Spirit saying I need to have an attitude adjustment, and I need to balance myself and clear out some space and find my center again and know that Spirit loves me. There's hugs around me. This is also, this white leg is like a foot. Like I need to find my footing again. Okay, but yeah. Rejection energy is redirection as well. And yeah, like sometimes we are our own worst critic. Self-sabotage, and a backdoor approach. 1033. What the? Another sync. All these cards don't have numbers on them, you guys. It's blowing me away with that. A butterfly on the throat, the blue star on the third eye, blue all around the eyes, the blue lips. So I've had to see that in my own path too, how I've blocked things by fearing getting connected with others, emotionally connecting with others, because I've been hurt so much in the past. I fear a pattern repeating. That ego in me says, block, block, block. Quickly retreat. Don't talk, don't talk, don't talk. No, you're moving differently. You're moving with grace. You have the crown is open. You're flowing in the energy of a higher vibration of love. And yeah, you're saying goodbye to this a part of you or a friend group or something that is you felt belittled or almost in a trance. She looks like she's in a trance. I just love seeing this monarch butterfly on the throat, guys. I feel all these eights are also ampersands, like, and now what? And now I'm going to create again because I found direction again. I'm going to tune out this energy. It always has something to say, don't they? Don't they? But we're magical as fuck. We're flowing in 8 frequency, which is limitlessness. I stop blocking my own path. I'm divine feminine energy. Number 3, I'm the empress. Number 3, I'm the creatrix. Number 3. I allow for divine timing, and everything that is mine flows to me under grace and in divine timing. 22. Empower yourself. Build it through your spoken word, your written word, how you move in the world, the snake. Well, we stank face, we get more stank face. I'm telling you, man, I had to be hurt good with that one. Again, on the throat. Now it's time for testimony, though. What we learned in the process, the butterfly on the crown and the dragonfly on the throat. Transmuted a lot. You're a new person, the wounded warrior, here to speak about a higher vibration. The band is the band-aid, the headband is purple with that light pink that continues to show up on these lips. Okay. Fire and ice, wounded warrior, and transmutation. All right, that's where I'm going to leave it today. I love you, my loves. Take good care of you. I'm here for you. Reach out to me in an email, or if you need to talk, you know how to get a hold of me. I love you, my sisters. Take care of yourself, my brothers. Bye.